Check out Delano 3 Creations on Etsy for inspirational apparel and accessories designed, produced, and distributed by a father-daughter duo from right here in Central Pennsylvania area. If you have a design in need for a family reunion, church event, birthday, or just because, consult with Delano 3 Creations on Etsy for more information.
Go on YouTube and hit that like and subscribe button. It's only $3.99.
$3.99? Are you only on YouTube?
Nope.
Spotify?
Yep.
Google Podcasts?
Absolutely.
Anchor?
Absolutely.
So you're on many platforms?
Yep.
So how do we find you?
All we have to do is search the SkyBoxx. So good, I think that.
You want to do one more time?
To the SkyBoxx.
It's me, Michael C., the source of life over the mic. My guest and I will share our stories and our experiences. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, hit me up at the number one, SkyBoxx@gmail.com. If you're on your favorite podcast or YouTube, all you have to do is search the SkyBoxx. If you're on YouTube, click that like and subscribe button. It's only $3.99. If you're on IG, all you have to do is search at SkyBoxx5. And if you're on Facebook, search me, Michael C. or Michael Curtis, Michael Curtis. On the show today, we have two neighbors of mine. We're going to sit back and we're going to talk about what's going on in their future. And we're going to talk about a little bit about what happened to our sports team. And a lot more. Sit back and relax. Get your popcorn ready. You already know what time it is. Let's go get them.
We're done. Yeah.
Ha ha! We're back! We're back! You already know what it is. It's me, Michael C., the source of life over the mic. Well, again, I have two neighbors here. Not just neighbors, but two very close friends of mine. And I'm going to say this. I told him to shoot his shot. He shot his shot. And then on 7/31/2021, he's going to make her Mrs. Aisha. Sit back and have Caitlin and Brandon. How are you guys doing today, y'all?
Doing well.
We are great.
Happy to be on here.
I'm happy to get you on here.
Thanks
you know
for
what I'm saying?
having us.
Thank you for being here. All right. So let's just get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. How'd you know she was the one?
Well, I don't think it was any specific moment. Being stuck together throughout the entire pandemic, everything going really smoothly, just kind of was a perfect sign, I guess.
That's true. If you're not, we were stuck in the house for almost about a year. Like if I wanted to kill you, yeah, you go with me. Yeah, you go with me. Come on in. What about you?
I think I have to say the same just because that's never going to happen, hopefully, in our future. And you don't anticipate that to happen. So just as far as like doing anything else outside the house, you know what I mean? Like we didn't do that. We were stuck with each other. So I think that, just like being with each other all the time, we still learn to make it work. But I also have to say that we were very good friends first, and I think that helps too.
What was one of the characteristics that he brought out?
So I think this is really funny because we are very different in certain ways, but So Brandon is a little more reserved, where I'm a little more outspoken. So without trying to make me change or anything, it just like helps me realize that I might need to reel it in a little bit and just think a little bit more before I blurt things out. So I think that's really helpful without even trying to, you know, just like leading by example in that way. So.
And for me, it's kind of the opposite. You know, I'll get a little robotic sometimes and just stuff everything way down.
Right.
And she'll just be like, hey, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Tell me what's going on. Just about anything.
Yeah.
It works really well. It's really nice.
Like she wants you to open up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah, like I just like to talk a lot of things through, maybe too much, whereas like he's had to kind of, we've kind of had to meet in the middle.
Right.
You know what I mean, to make
Right.
it work, but it's made so much sense.
So how did you know that you had feelings for one another?
Well, I can remember we were friends, but we didn't, you know, hang out so much outside of work. Then, you know, a group of us went to axe throwing place. And we just kind of weren't dating or anything, didn't even know we were really interested at all yet. We just kind of paired off and kind of hung out basically the whole night.
Right.
I think it kind of got us both thinking, oh, kind of works.
Right. What about you?
Yeah, I think that was it, and also just like given that we were friends and then we've both been through so many weird, different relationships, and like everything was just maybe not necessarily normal, but just with him it seemed so normal for me. You know what I mean? Like it just seemed right.
I always looked at you too as like when you were with your ex, when you were doing your thing, I always was saying like, and then when my man fucked up, I was like, yeah! B, you gotta shoot your shot! I went and he's like, yo man, don't worry man, I got this.
Well, I have a funny story because
Go ahead.
my mom used to, when I was with my ex, she always used to say like, because I would just talk about, you know, Brandon just in everyday conversation with my mom, and she was just like, what about Brandon? Like she would always say, why don't you just like see how it goes with him? And I'd be like, Mom, I have a boyfriend. Like it was weird, but now it's really funny. She's just like, so she couldn't be happier. Yeah. Mom.
Yeah, you already understand.
Seriously.
Let me ask you something, B.I. When did you know you could shoot your shot or take your chance?
Well, I gotta give Caitlin credit because, you know, we hung out outside of work a little bit, and then she got invited to a wedding, and she sent me a text and was like, "Do you want to go to this wedding with me?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sounds great."
And it just started from there.
Yeah, well then, leading up to that, we were, you know, like going out to lunch and stuff a lot more frequently, and we would like show up to our job to like get some extra work done on Sundays to just really have an excuse to like, oh hey,
How are you?
why don't we go grab some food?
Yeah, like
Right.
like
We were both
like
doing it.
Right.
days out of it, absolutely.
Right.
And then remember when we went to the pizza place and the waitress?
Oh yeah.
We were on like, we call it fake dating. We were like fake dating at this time, and the waitress, she was like cleaning up something, and she was just like, "Are you guys dating? Because you definitely should be. Like, you're both really good looking, and like the two of us, because we weren't technically dating at the time."
And then the waitress said something like, also like, "You guys are such a cute couple," and at that point, like we're just like being like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Like, not being like, "Would you like to go on a date?"
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, just like feeling it out, you know.
Right,
And
right.
so when the waitress says that, I just stare straight at the ground. I'm like, I'm just not answering because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right.
And she just goes, "Well, okay, thanks."
No, I
Like,
said,
you know,
well, oh my gosh, I feel like time stood still.
so- oh yeah.
And I was just like, well, we work together, so it's kind of like tricky. And but I was like, thank you. I just like left it at that, but I realized that both of us also getting that like nervous feeling was like a good sign. You know what I mean? Like a good sign. You know what I mean? Like
butterflies.
yeah.
And, oh yeah. What made him stand out more than the rest?
I don't know. Like I just feel like it's.
Show you right. Show you right, B.I. Show you right, guy.
I just feel like because with our jobs we've been through so much together that like I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but I just feel like that shows that we both, you know, have the I don't know, like
it's like you've both seen each other struggle. You've seen him struggle, he's seen you struggle.
Exactly.
And you guys just both come together and still rise through all of it. You're like, wow, like, and both of you being in the same thing.
exactly. Yeah.
What in your eyes made her go on?
It's a tough question.
Yeah, well, I think we have so many common interests, things that we like to do together. You know, the times where like I might go away for a day or two, or she goes away for a day or two, going back to do those same things just alone just feels different.
It is weird. Like people say that they can't like be with each other constantly. Like we do so much together. I think that's why during the pandemic, like it wasn't that big of a deal because we're just always constantly with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you learned a lot through each other in the food.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Well, I want to tell you all congratulations
Thank you.
on your wedding.
We are so excited.
31. Boy, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. And the only advice, like I said, I want to give to you guys is just remember, it is your wedding. No one else's, but your wedding. That's the biggest advice I can give you. And I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be a beautiful blur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People always ask me,
I love
what do
that.
you think? It's going to be a beautiful blur.
Yeah.
That's why we're having somebody record it.
Boom.
On
Trust
multiple
me.
levels.
Trust me. I wish that would have happened for me because
Yeah, that's actually like my sister, all of my in-laws have said that's the one thing that I would definitely go for and get a videographer because it's just so worth it to have those moments. But I also wanted to say that I think it's really funny because my dad has been constantly like, just like once in a while, he'll just be like, don't forget, it's your day. Like,
he's right.
So I think it's funny that you're saying that about our parents because, like, you know,
Trust me,
luckily.
you're going to have people around.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember when I did this for mine.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to say, you know what? Mine. Actually, it's her day, but.
I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, you did. I'm telling you, my man.
So those are the coordinates of the location where we're getting married. And above it is what the sky looks like from that location.
My dream, well, this is your wedding, but you know what it is.
I'll be there.
Yeah, you'll be there. Let me ask you this. Do you have any expectations in your wedding day?
I just want to try to find points in the day to like take a deep breath and take like mental images.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna
Be a
happen.
blur.
It's not gonna happen. You might get that right when it's like you guys walk away, get your pictures. That'll be probably the time you'll be able to be like, holy shit, this just happened. Not gonna be when you say I do, all that, and you walk away. You still won't have that time. It will be right when you're like going somewhere. If you go in the car, you'll have that time.
Right.
That'll be the time that you're not gonna have it. You have anything else?
Go Sixers.
Sixers 2022.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, let's go again. As you can hear, they're Sixers fans. And you know what I am. I'm a Knicks fan. Unfortunately, both of our teams got knocked out by the same exact team.
At least we have something in common.
We do, but again, which one hurts more? Mine or yours? Yours.
Yeah. Well, number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
So many changes in the off season. I really thought it was going to be different, but I'm always too hopeful. So.
What would you want? If you were the GM right now, what would you change?
I don't know, at this point, like, I thought you were like a sports psychologist. Gotta get some confidence back.
Yo. So you would still keep him though, right?
I just think there's not a lot of trade options
That's true.
for him. Even today, like Timberwolves coming out saying they would like Ben Simmons, but they won't even give up D'Angelo Russell.
Right. But D'Angelo Russell is what you want?
No.
I wouldn't take
Go
him.
with-
If I would go anybody, give me the big cat.
You know we
I want
want
the big cat. Who?
Dame Dollar. Yeah, what big cat are you talking about?
You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I'm not knocking that one because that would actually be like a good contract for contract, fair trade. Not talent for talent, but
They'd have to give up a lot more
Yeah.
than just Ben Simmons.
you know, you gotta get a Bible
It would all be worth it.
or Maxi
Maxi or both.
or both.
And probably some first round picks.
I don't
Yeah.
think.
Or just ship out Dwight Howard. They need a big man.
His contract.
Oh, that's true.
They can trade everybody to the Blazers except Embiid. Just have
Nah, and Curry shot himself into a great contract.
yeah.
I'd say two players that got them that they risked themselves and they definitely won. I would say Curry and
Tobias.
no,
No, he's.
they got hit. Yo, he got off the hook.
I know, but he's not.
He got
going
off the hook.
anywhere, right?
It wasn't him. It's John Collins.
Because no one will
from
buy him out, right?
John
Oh,
Collins.
You know, I love John Collins.
John Collins, 5
He
years.
is a hustler.
Hell yeah. He went 5 years, 90. Turned that down. He's definitely getting paid.
He's gonna get paid.
He's definitely getting paid. But the Knicks, we got a lot of work to do, but we have a good turnaround now. Like we're all right.
They're young.
Yeah,
Mm.
we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
What the Suns are doing now, they were just patient with the guys they were.
Final prediction. Who you like?
Suns.
Suns in 4.
Suns in 4. Ooh. Suns in 4. I've heard that a couple times. Suns in 4. I'm gonna go with Suns in 6. I'm gonna give the Bucks 2 games. You got to give them one in Milwaukee.
Maybe
That
first two
atmosphere.
haven't looked good.
But hey, home court advantage turns around
That's
a
true.
whole different thing.
That's true.
Chris Paul's an animal right now, though.
He's not the
But
animal.
it's
It's that baby Mamba's an animal. Be legendary.
yeah, but it's the team.
Yeah.
It's a team effort too. We looked at the box score last night, like in the middle of the game. Like it's.
Are you watching Devin Booker? He's acting out. Oh, right now. I get it. Yeah, it's definitely a team. It's definitely a
Yeah, but
team
when we looked at
effort.
the box score, I swear he had 20. Chris Paul had 17. Someone else had 16. Like it was.
They're killing Giannis on the line right now.
Uh-huh.
And that's the main thing. They get him on the line. He shoots about like 20 on the line and only gets about 10.
Mm-hmm.
That kills
Middleton
you.
had a rough game
Middleton's
last night
yeah.
in game 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's usually, I call him a second half player because he doesn't usually do much in the first half and then goes on.
We're gonna see what they do in game 3. We're gonna see what they do in game 3. I think they're gonna be all right though. I really do. I think the matchups aren't really favored towards them, but I think they'll figure out. I think they'll figure it out for 2 games. I think they're gonna close out in Phoenix. If it goes 7, I'm gonna go. The Bucks will win. If it goes 7,
Really?
Bucks will win. If it goes 7.
Because Game 7's in Phoenix.
Let me say this. The reason why I'm gonna say this is because if you're able to endure Giannis being on a strained knee and able to take that all the way to Game 7, you just might as well roll the dice and go all the way in at that point. Because you
I
got
think
3.
that's where the Suns' youth will help them.
That's why I say 6.
I don't think Chris Paul's gonna
Right.
let them lose as long as he doesn't
No.
get hurt.
And good for him.
I don't think he's gonna.
He deserves this.
I do. I think you definitely do.
Yeah. I mean, we were saying last night that like both teams really Would you be mad seeing both
Yes.
either team?
Yes.
Really? Think
Yes.
about
I don't like the Bucks.
all
You
the
know
other
that. I
guys
don't like the
other
Bucks.
than Giannis.
I don't like the Bucks. I wish KD's feet were like a 12 and a half, you know. We would not be talking about this right now. I'm sorry, but that shot, oh my God. But whatever. It is what it is.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Those size 15s will get you.
Yeah, they'll get you every time, man. You see, we can do this all day, but if you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, hit me up at the number one, SkyBoxx@gmail.com. If you're on your favorite podcast app or YouTube, all you have to do is search the SkyBoxx. And if you're on YouTube, click that like and subscribe button. It's only free $99. If you're on IG, all you have to do is search at SkyBoxxPod. And if you're on Facebook, search me, Michael C. or Michael Curtis, Micheal Curtis. Again, I want to thank Caitlin and Brandon for joining us here at the SkyBoxx. My name is Michael C., the source of life over the mic. And also remember, be good to yourself, y'all. Go to YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. It's only free $99. Free $99? Are we only on YouTube?